We're going to talk about sex robots, sex bots.
Woo!
Oh.
Yes.
I expected that from Brett, not you.
Yes.
I expected that from Brett because I sat next to Brett when we watched Ex Machina.
Oh.
And woo, that girl. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, we've seen this in movies. This has been a theoretical discussion because we don't yet have the technology to have like this type of AI sex robots. But we got an article from Amir, and it was really interesting because it talks about how the consensus is split. So you have some people who are saying this is immoral, this is unethical, and then you have other people saying that this is actually really great because it can make sex positive. It can also be an educational tool for sex education.
Don't have sex, because you will get pregnant and die.
Because they can have like the sex robots in school, and the sex robot can actually tell the kids inappropriate touching, appropriate touching, consent. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
Great news for Hassan.
It's funny. I get it. Pocket Pussy 2.0.
Domo arigato, Mrs. Roboto.
Is that like a...
Ew. Okay, now I have my 5 words.
Sticks.
Okay. Ew, Brett's salivating. You were just there.
Was
Oh
it
my
really?
God,
Yes,
what's
you
this
were.
male hatred that's
It's
coming
not
from
male
this
hatred.
side of the
I
room?
agree with him.
Feminazis. Yeah.
Fembots.
Are you guys for this? Because we saw, like, when you looked and then you read the comment section, it's people are either for having sex robots or against it. Would you guys be for
So
it?
the argument against having sex robots is now you have something you have sex with that literally has no feelings. Like you are
Like Hassan.
the victims of, or the object of your sex is an object. It's not a person.
Yeah, it's a pocket pussy that's like way better than a pocket pussy. I'm
you have a
totally...
pocket
But a
pussy?
pocket pussy,
No, I don't have
when
a
you-
pocket
now?
pussy.
I used
I
to.
think I'm a traditionalist. I'm a purist when it comes to masturbation. I think that your
What do you
hand
use?
is great.
What do you
Your
use?
hand.
Just
Your
your
hand.
hand, but like any kind
And
of
some-
external lubricate?
Sometimes.
No, I can't do that. I'm too old.
But look, it's just...
We can't have an honest conversation here. You guys
like
gonna roll
it.
your eyes.
I'm just saying,
We're
look,
trying to have a sex-positive conversation.
Thank you, Brett.
with
You're right.
honesty.
Yeah.
no,
It's just
all
an
the,
There's a lot of hostility from that side of the room.
I know it's good though, because like there's
good.
a lot of
It's
people.
good.
There's a lot of people that are sexually repressed. I think there'd be less school shooters if there were more sex robots.
Fewer school shooters. That's why we also need
Fewer.
to teach grammar in school.
Yeah, fewer school shooters.
Grammar Nazi over
Damn,
there in the
seriously.
corner.
Feminazi, grammar Nazi.
Hey,
Fight!
what a team!
Worst team ever.
The grammar Nazi and a feminazi, like this show, we're canceled now. But I just think that people are talking about it for sex education in schools. What a terrible idea.
Why?
How? Because something that cannot consent cannot teach consent. Brett was just
But
saying
what's
it's a
Yeah.
sex robot that doesn't have
How is that
feelings or
different from a
anything.
teacher telling
A
students
teacher-
about consent, though?
A teacher can be like, hey, this is like, let me tell you how I feel with my feelings.
But I think that it was going to be a hybrid, like they were going to couple the teacher educating, obviously speaking from a real human
And then, like-
perspective, and then
I
you
thought
can.
it was-
And then
use-
someone hacks the sex robot at
Yeah.
school, so it's like super like
No.
touch my butt,
It's
touch my butt.
Stop it! The teacher can't be like, this is inappropriate. Like she can't do things like that. But
Ooh, look
you
at this
can
show.
on the robot because a teacher can't say this is inappropriate or this
that
is
is
inappropriate.
inappropriate. So
but a
here's-
robot can.
Yes, it's the show us on the doll where he touched.
Right, okay,
you
but
kind of situation.
Sam, I
You
know.
thought they would deal in a robot and then leave?
The robot be like, hey, everybody.
You were making
Someone me.
you were making it seem like it was gonna be like Mrs. Dawkins being like, all right, everybody, so this is Sheba. Now have a wonderful class. I'll be back. And then Sheba would be like, hello, touch me, touch me. Like, and now it makes more sense.
And everyone has different places that they like to be touched.
yeah,
you know what
maybe
I mean?
Sheba would be like, yes, yes,
Yeah.
'Cause right
yes,
now-
yes.
So right now they teach it on like bananas. They put condoms on bananas, and there's like these things that don't look real, and they try to teach you these things in a vacuum. I think it's fine. I think it would be actually better if they wheeled in the skeleton from bio class to show where
loved that
inappropriate touching is,
skeleton.
because then it's enough removed from
Right.
like the actual form. I want to talk about whether you'd ever have sex with a sex robot.
No.
I love.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't see
Maybe.
why I would.
Why
I
wouldn't
think it's
you?
bad
Yeah.
for society, but I absolutely would.
I
You
would
think it's bad
honor-
for society?
I think if it's,
I know why it's bad for society.
why is that?
Because no one would do anything. All male forms of life would literally be like, oh, I can have I don't know, like Keira Knightley in my bedroom as a sex robot doing my bidding.
Your girlfriend is the most beautiful specimen. You have
kinda
an
looks like
intelligent
Keira Knightley.
sex robot. You're good.
I'm not saying.
You're
oh,
good.
No, I'm not
No,
saying
I know.
It's like
I
it'll
know.
take the place of a real, actual relationship with a human being. I'm not saying that. And I don't want the sex robot, but I think it'd be good for people that can't get a lot of that sexual. They could get their sexual angst out.
I think
Really?
it'd be better for my relationship if we had a sex robot and my girlfriend would get behind it. She'd be like, "Oh, absolutely, just go in the other room."
I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say three-way with the sex bot.
Either
Maybe.
way- no, I don't
but I
think
do
she'd
think
get
that
anything
you
out
would.
of that, but-
It would be a discussion that you would have to have with your significant other.
for
You
sure.
can't. Otherwise, that's like cheating. You can't just.
Is
Well, I
is
think you need to
masturbating
honor
cheating?
it.
I don't know if it's
I don't know if
cheating.
you would
It's
call it
not
cheating,
cheating.
but you want to. I would want to do something that doesn't make my. I wouldn't want to do something that would make my husband uncomfortable and vice versa. So hopefully, if they get behind it, I think it's a great way to freshen it up. I'd be
Yeah,
down.
get
But
behind that
we're like,
robot.
I think we're multiple years away from when it could be like a plausible Ava, like from Ex Machina type of a sex robot. I think the things that we were seeing
Why
now.
is your mouth watering when you say that?
My mouth isn't watering.
Yes, it is. I can
I
see
just
it.
have chapped lips.
Okay.
Sure.
Leave me alone, Hassan.
Maybe
Hassan
Ava can fix
wants
that.
everyone to be as gross as him.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
yeah, what if it was Selena Gomez?
But she is.
Like,
She's
what?
lying.
on.
She is.
Look,
If
I'm
there was a
just-
Selena Gomez sex bot, Grace would be all
Shut
up
up!
in that shit.
I want them to like me, okay? Hey, back to you, Sam. Final thoughts.
So we got to go, but tune in for part 2 because there's another aspect of this conversation that was brought up in the article that I didn't even think about and I want us to talk about. Also, you guys, make sure that you check us out on watchable.com. And what do you guys think about sex bots? Do you think it's okay? Would you have sex with a sex bot? Let us know.